Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Let's get after it.
This is the actual reason they remove your wisdom teeth that they don't want you to know. So in 90% of cases, wisdom teeth removal is not necessary. So what they do, they tell you to come in, they sit you down, they take an x-ray picture of your teeth all around, and then they show you this picture right here. So as you see, the wisdom teeth is sideways underneath the gum and it hasn't fully popped out yet. But that's actually normal, that's how they grow. Then once they pop out is when they straighten up themselves. Matter of fact, this industry has made millions, if not billions, just for taking this out. Now, I know some people may say, oh, it's aching, it's actually hurting really bad. I think it's about time I go and get them removed. But this is actually just temporary pain. Some people may not even have pain, like me. So when I got all four of mine removed, I had zero pain. I was just told that, oh, it's about time I go ahead and get the procedure done. But I was a kid, so I didn't really know any better. Now, my dad never got his removed. He had temporary pain and they eventually popped out and they straightened up themselves. But the actual reason that they remove it is because of this. If you read it, it says that the wisdom teeth connects the pineal gland and the endocrine system. So as we all know, our teeth is a part of our bone structure. And underneath our bones, our nerves, they're intertwined. Think about it like this. Our pineal gland is up here and our heart is down here, and our wisdom teeth is right in the middle. Our wisdom teeth acts as some sort of bridge. And if you search up a meridian chart, it shows you all the energy flows that run through this bridge. So as you see here, pineal gland, endocrine organs are all connected. Basically, they don't want you woke. But it's all good if you got yours removed because you can still decalcify your pineal gland. All I'm saying is that we were made in God's image, so we need nothing removed. Just question everything. They're called wisdom for a reason.
I can see what he's trying to get at here, but not everyone with wisdom teeth gets them removed because they hurt a little bit. I had to have all mine removed because they were growing in like this. And after 10 years of dealing with tooth pain, they had pushed on one of my teeth so bad that they broke it. And so I had to have all four wisdom teeth and another tooth removed because my wisdom tooth broke the one that was next to. And if I hadn't got them removed, they said I run the risk of cracking all of my teeth on the bottom because both bottom teeth are growing in like this. Yeah, might be some truth to what he's saying, but it doesn't apply to everyone's situation.
Have you guys ever noticed that most of your entertainers in Hollywood look just alike? Now, I thought it was just a couple of them doing this. There's rumors out there that these people have body doubles. That is when you play multiple characters. They have the same facial features and all of that. Instead of saying body doubles, I should have said body triples. Sometimes these people play 3-4 other different characters. Like, this would drive a person crazy. Like, why everybody looks similar? There's some strange things going on over there in Hollywood. I done found so many people, y'all. Like, it's everybody, literally. Even Left Eye, she was aware of this knowledge. Now, some actors' second characters don't always be men. They could choose whatever base character they want. Same thing with the females. Remember Britney? Now, Martin Lawrence showed us all of this in Big Mama's house. He shows you how he can go from that to that. Now, when you playing multiple characters, that's more profit you bringing in. You can be a comedian, a football player, and an actor at the same time. Now, what if these people don't never pass away or go to jail? They just go behind the curtain and come out a new vessel. It's all a hoax. Hollywood was created based off an amusement show to entertain the kings and queens. The entertainers will joke about secrets in the royal family, and the audience won't catch on or get the joke. But the kings would be crying, laughing, spitting out food and everything because he know exactly what the entertainers are talking about. So the secret was the entertainers was telling the jokes, but the truth was hidden inside of the joke. Like if somebody tell you a lie, the truth is somewhere in that lie, or they wouldn't even be able to tell you the lie. Hollywood is based off of entertainment. You just have to open up your conscious and third eye to see through the illusions.
I think this is a good example of somebody who wants to be the first to notice something, but there's nothing there to notice. So they're trying to make something out of nothing. These examples he's showing of these celebrities and their doppelgangers, they look nothing alike. This theory right here, I can't believe this guy put this on the internet. It doesn't make any sense at all.
All cat owners try this shit. Like, if you take a comb and go, yeah, you'll see cats immediately. They wanna.
Really?
They want to like throw up. They get nauseous because of it.
Damn.
And there's certain frequencies. Like there's a sound. I think it's an ancient Egyptian sound. They play for cats as well.
Yeah.
The moment you play it for the cat, these cats start standing on their hind legs, and then it says what happens is the cats are reminded because of the sound that they were praised in Egyptian time.
Oh yeah. It's like a troll.
Yeah.
Like, remember you told me that?
But who knows? Because if you think about it, like there's a lot of spiritual things with cats already. And you know that theory how like if cats like you, that means like
you're actually blessed.
Yeah, it means they take away your your negative energy. That's what they're trying to do, and that's why witches always have cats with them. Yeah. So cats already have some like spiritual significance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why it's interesting that ancient Egyptians, the most almost spiritually based civilization that we study, is kind of based on, they have a fucking giant cat in their desert.
It is interesting, all of the cat worship and stuff from the ancient Egyptian things. I wish that the sound that he was referring to that would make cats stand up on their hind legs and put their front paws in the air, that's supposed to remind them that they were once worshipped. I wish they would put that sound in the video so that I could play it and test it out on our cat. Hey, if you're enjoying this video, I make a new one just like it every single day. It'd be awesome if you'd hit that subscribe button and come back tomorrow to join me.
What if God is water? There is a new theory on religion and spirituality that discusses whether or not God is actually the water all around us. The theory starts with the famous saying that God is all around us and God is everything. When you think about it, everything around us is water. There are water particles in the air, in the clouds. It even makes up 70% of our bodies. God is within us. Every single thing that is alive has some sort of water within it. Things that lack water usually emulate death. Now some have gone even deeper and looked at the Christian Bible, where Jesus claimed he was tempted by the devil. He was in the desert, a dry land that lacks water, a place that struggles to produce and sustain life. Some are starting to think that this is why our water systems are being poisoned by garbage dumping, leaving island-sized clumps of waste in the Pacific Ocean. Could it be an orchestrated plan by, to dilute the connection we have with God? This is just a theory, and in reality, no one can be 100% certain. But what are your beliefs?
I think it's much more likely that humanity is poisoning its own drinking supply because of stupidity, short-sightedness, and ignorance. This is the first time I've heard of this theory that God is water. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever to me. Thought it was interesting. It's not very often that I come across like brand new theories that I've never heard anything about before, so I thought that was pretty cool. That's the reason I stuck it in here.
Did you guys know Michael Jackson revealed the truth about music and what actually happens when we sing along to it? Check this out.
Singers, when they sing songs, it's like a mantra. You repeat a chorus over and over and over. So when a kid hears a song and he starts singing that chorus over and over and over, then you start to hear it in the alpha state, into the subconscious mind. So you start to become the song, or become what you're saying.
So there you have it. Probably the greatest musical artist of all time says that music is a mantra. When you repeat a chorus over and over again, what's happening is it's going into your subconscious mind and you are becoming whatever you are singing. When we look into the definition for the word mantra, look what we get. Mantra comes from a Sanskrit word meaning a sacred message or text, charm or spell. Wow. So what Michael Jackson is saying is that when you are repeating a song over and over again, you are casting a spell over your life. Let me tell you guys something. Demons are fully aware of this. So when they are inspiring many of these artists with songs, these songs are actually spells and mantras created for you to sing along to it, clap your hands to it so you can speak a spell over your life. Does it make more sense now why Lil Uzi Vert would say that just because people are listening to his music and singing along to his music, they'd be going to hell right along with him?
Like I told y'all earlier, you motherfuckers that entered the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers on the helm, right with me. So, oh, you already here. I'm so sorry. You can't get out. You're stuck. It's over. You heard the song a million times and you didn't even know.
People are literally speaking mantras and casting spells over their own life. Why else do you think people can be at a Travis Scott concert, partying and singing along to the music, and all of a sudden people go crazy and start stomping people to death? Or at the Lana Del Rey concert, when people are singing along to the music and the music is playing, all of a sudden a crowd full of people get knocked to the ground unexplainably. Or at Rolling Loud, when Lil Uzi Vert and Playboi Carti are playing their music and people are singing along to the music, all of a sudden a demonic presence gets released all through the crowd, terrifying people, and people begin to leave saying, man, it felt like a ritual was going on.
I don't know if y'all hear that mess behind me that I'm leaving. Something is not right with that. Jesus, in Jesus' name. I'm walking up and down through this Rolling Loud concert, praying, clutching my pearls, because that sounds like some mess. I can't. Lord God, fix it. That's crazy. I don't even want y'all to hear this. That's how negative and demonic and his soul is literally.
This is exactly what's going on. You are singing along to this demon-inspired music that are really mantras and spells, and you are casting these spells and releasing this demonic activity and bondage over your own life. That's why artists have to sign contracts with the dark side in order to get the fame, to get the money, to get the attention, to get the successes, because now they have given themselves over to be a puppet, to be inspired with this demonic music to secretly send you to hell. So for all of those people that say, oh, well, it's just music. Music is not just music, because words are not just words. In Hebrew thought, words are not just empty audible sounds or inanimate objects. Words are alive like you and I are alive. They have substance within them. They have power within them, which is why our Bible, which was written in the Hebrew language, says that words are living and active. The word of God is living and it is active. And in the power of the tongue is life and death. So literally, what we speak can declare life over ourselves and others, or death over ourselves and others. It's all within the power of words, and demons know the power of words, but those who are asleep don't know it. That's why anytime a witch is doing a spell or something, you'll notice that they are repeating the same thing over and over again. The reason for this is exactly what Michael Jackson said, that when we're repeating something over and over again, we're doing a mantra. And that's why songs in the choruses, you're repeating something over and over and over again. You're speaking it over your own life. So make sure the words that you are speaking are the words of life, the words of truth, the word of God over your life, which is living and it is active. Because otherwise, if you are chanting along with these songs and you don't know where they come from, you don't know what demon inspired this music, your favorite artist could be being used by demons purposely to send you to hell without you knowing it.
You know, this makes it make a lot more sense why it seems like the music industry is so heavily saturated with this demonic performances and rituals and activity and stuff. And I will say this, I never really bought into the idea of a song being able to have a negative impact on you. I always only kind of thought that they would have a positive impact, that you would, if you listen to a song that could put you in a negative mood. I never really had that effect. I've never really had music bring me down. It always only ever brought me up. But here lately, I've started to notice that whenever I'm listening to music in the vehicle, certain songs come on that used to be really, in every one of my playlists. I'll suddenly find myself paying more attention to the lyrics and skipping some stuff that I used to really like because the lyrics are just too messed up, and starts making me feel uncomfortable. So clearly there is something to this, as far as I'm concerned.
Electricity powers the world and it powers your body. Your heart is an electrical organ. Without electricity, sure, you wouldn't be able to see anything on your phone, but your brain wouldn't even work. We are electrical beings. And if you haven't looked into this, you need to read about grounding. It is all about how us humans get a recharge, if you will, from connecting with the earth. But did you know, like I said, the heart is an electrical organ? The Earth has its own heartbeat.
Did you know the Earth has a heartbeat? Stay tuned to hear it. At any given time, approximately 2,000 thunderstorms occur on Earth, producing around 50 flashes of lightning every second. Each burst of lightning creates electromagnetic waves that begin to circle the Earth between the surface and the ionosphere 60 miles above. Some of the waves caught in this cavity, if they have just the right wavelength, combine, increasing in strength to create a repeated atmospheric heartbeat known as Schumann resonance. The base Schumann resonance has an atmospheric electromagnetic frequency of 7.83 hertz. This is an extremely low frequency, but it sounds something like this. Now, during the next thunderstorm, you can tell your friends that lightning is part of the Earth's atmospheric heartbeat.
It's wild, right? Because everybody always talks about, like, you need to go touch grass, but there is literally evidence, scientifically proved evidence, that anxiety, depression, stress go down when you stand barefoot on the earth. This is why all of us are so exhausted, bro. We just need a charge. We just need a charge.
You know, if you haven't heard of grounding, I know a lot of this stuff that comes up on this channel, I'm like, this, you know, I couldn't get it to work, so I don't see any value in it. And I will freely admit that, you know, those are my own biases, or biases, however you say that. But the grounding thing absolutely works. I fully believe in it. I got injured back in May of last year, and it was a back injury, pinched my sciatic nerve with a bulged disc, and I couldn't hardly use my right leg. Could not sleep at all. Every movement was excruciating. Saw some videos on grounding and how that could potentially lower inflammation, which is what my doctors told me I needed to try to do, was lower inflammation to get some pressure off of that sciatic nerve. And one 30-minute grounding session, going outside, sitting a pillow on the bottom steps of the front porch, and putting my feet in the dirt for 30 minutes. That night I was able to sleep. It was miraculous. I fully believe that grounding is a real thing and that there is definitely value in it.
It's a soul system, not a solar system. Earth rearranged is heart because it's the heart of the soul system. Earth is green because it's the heart of the electromagnetic spectrum, and the sky is blue because blue comes after green. Your body is the Earth. You're experiencing a program being ran by the central nervous system, the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So when you astral project, or quote-unquote walk on water, you are leaving the Earth into the astral plane. The astral plane is the realm of the stars. This is why astral has the word star in it. Space is fake. This is why astronomy has the word astro, which is astral. Above the firmaments, which are the 7 layers of heaven in the Quran, the 7 planets, is the astral plane, the stars. This is the true cosmology, and the earth element symbol is even showing you this, the black sun, and the moon, and the land. We are the stars. This is why we say Mr. and Sister. Stir is star, and we are a fallen star, a fallen angle, a fallen angel of light. And we incarnated into sin, the sine wave, the dualistic sine wave of creation. Good and bad, midday, midnight. The link is in the bio for the Book of Wisdom PDF.
I would love to get my hands on that Book of Wisdom, like to have a physical copy. I hate PDFs of stuff. I can't stand reading on a computer screen or on an iPad. It looks like a madman's infographic. It looks like somebody got really, really deep into a bag of mushrooms. It just got into Photoshop and started making an infographic. But it looks like there's some really cool stuff in there. I'm probably going to either try to buy it or download and print it out, and I'll let you guys know if I find anything in there that seems like it's valuable or if it just seems like sheer craziness.
So after one particular physical journey is over and we decide to return to spirit, then we have the choice to explore other kinds of adventures, either physical incarnations again, or other dimensions, or remain in spirit for a time, or in a timeless state, in order to explore things from that point of view. Even though those explorations will be very different from a physical reality exploration, it all still adds to the soul's journey. It adds to our spiritual endeavors, our spiritual explorations, and adds to the greater being of Source to explore itself in all the ways that it possibly can. So it's about using physical reality to our benefit, to our advantage, by really digging deep down into what we believe to be true about ourselves so that we can engineer our experience in a more positive, creative, and constructive way, so that we can live lives of fulfillment, so that we can live lives of joy. No one on earth is meant to struggle. The struggles that we experience, the difficulties that we experience, the hardships that we may experience are the result of negative and fear-based belief systems, are the result of outdated definitions that we impose upon ourselves so that we can experience certain things in a certain way. Now, sometimes the idea of having some of those negative experiences may actually be a learning tool so that our soul can accelerate through something, can learn to transform great hardship into something more easy. So we can transform great darkness into light, negativity into positivity, limitation into freedom. So nothing is to be judged in the value sense as being unworthy or not really something that we can learn from, because we can learn from anything. But knowing that frees us up, because if we know that any experience we have, whether it seems negative or positive, difficult or easy, is something that can add to our soul's growth, our soul's journey, and we take it on with a different definition and a different attitude, then we can always benefit from it. We can always learn from it. We can always expand our consciousness from it. And sometimes going through what might be a crucible of fire allows the porcelain that comes out of that to be more refined, more specifically focused on the idea of how to create a reality for others that is also beneficial, because we are here to be of service. This is a great part of our soul's journey.
You know, I hope this is the way things work. It kind of runs in conflict with my current understanding of reincarnation theory and how all of that plays out. So my current understanding is that whenever we choose the life that whenever we come back, we actually choose the life that we get reincarnated into, and we choose that based on the struggles because of the potential for value and spiritual enlightenment that you gain from experiencing those certain specific struggles in that life. And that's why people choose certain lives to reincarnate back into. Of course, that could all be something that somebody dreamed up and wrote in a book, but I just thought it was interesting because this guy teaches a lot of the same stuff that Dolores Cannon does, but I feel like this one particular thing kind of runs in conflict with the other. I just had a couple of video clips in here that as I was watching them, I convinced myself I'm going to get flagged for copyright because they're news clips, relatively new news clips. So I'm going to have to cut those out so that I can get this video uploaded and not have to worry about copyright issues. That's going to make this video a little short today, so I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I apologize for that. Tomorrow we'll be back to our regular length of episode. I hope you guys did enjoy the clips that we did watch today, and I will see you back here tomorrow for the next one. I hope you come back to join me. Also, I can't remember the name of the individual, but somebody was making fun of me in the comments yesterday for my earth tone colored shirts. I don't wear a lot of color. I like this blue right here is probably my most colorful shirt. Can't remember who made the comment, but I wore this shirt just for you. I will be back tomorrow. I hope you guys come back to join me. Have a great, safe, fantastic day, and I will see you tomorrow.